Some of the world's most enigmatic locations that are actually real. 1. Door to Hell. A huge flaming crater erupted in the northern desert of Turkmenistan more than 50 years ago. Even now, the Darwaza crater, also referred to as the Door to Hell, remains blazing and is very visible at night. The region was allegedly ignited by the airs from a natural gas drilling accident in Russia to limit the spread of harmful gases, without realizing how long the fire would burn. 2. Crooked Forest. With its tens of thousands of unusual pine trees, this Polish woodland definitely lives up to its name. In the 1930s, hundreds of pine trees were planted. As they grew, their bases grew around 90 degrees bent, giving them the look of fishing hooks. Others say that a winter snowfall or some other harm may have caused this beautiful woodland to take on its particular shape. Some people think that a method or a human tool was actually used to generate the tree's curve. 3. Blood Falls. Antarctica is the world's coldest and driest region, and it is also home to the magnificent, 5-story, blood-red Blood Falls waterfall. A scientific study claims that the rusting and oxidation caused by oxygen exposure to the salty, iron-rich glacier water is what gives the water its grisly color. 4. Easter Island. The Rapa Nui civilization that lived on this remote island in the Pacific Ocean produced over 1,000 enormous stone statues known as Moai around 900 years ago. The first European explorers who discovered the island in 1722 were mesmerized by these enormous statues, which are on the average 13 feet tall and weigh 14 tons each. The sculptures were made and scattered over the island by ancient Polynesians for reasons that are unknown, but a recent study suggests they may have served as indications of freshwater resources. 5. Michigan Triangle. Were you aware that Lake Michigan contains a Bermuda Triangle? A region on Lake Michigan was established by taking land from Benton Harbor in Michigan. Between Manitowoc, Wisconsin, and Ludington, Michigan, there have been a number of sunken ships, natural disasters, and crew disappearances. Choppy ocean waves are frequently connected to shipwrecks. There have been numerous claims of UFO sightings and other paranormal happenings that may be related to these tragedies as mythology grew up around these historical events. 6. Res Hot Structure. Widely referred to as the mythical-sounding Eye of the Sahara, the Res Hot structure is a 30-mile-wide circular feature in the middle of the desert that resembles a bullseye from space. Res Hot was once thought to have been the site of a meteorite impact. However, it has now been discovered that the dome-shaped formation that gave rise to it was really formed by the erosion of a dome, revealing its concentric rings of rock layers. Its unusual form is visible to astronauts on the International Space Station. 7. Great Blue Hole. Despite the fact that its name is fairly self-explanatory, the Great Blue Hole is enormous and breathtaking. Off the coast of Belize, there is a huge, isolated marine sea hole that is more than 1,000 feet wide and 400 feet deep. Divers come here from all over the world to dive and explore the marine life, coral reefs, and clean waters. 8. Devil's Bridge. Although other places have been given the nickname Devil's Bridge due to a paranormal connection, the most well-known one is in the German town of Kromlau. The parabolic bridge, also known as the Racketsbruch in German and constructed in the 1860s, is one of the most beautiful bridges in the entire globe. It accomplishes a feat that was previously thought to be only possible with extraterrestrial assistance by completing a circle, by reflecting itself in the water below.